Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. Boost! Peekaboo, I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available during my Reputation era, the album, Dad, Shimmy Shimmy, AF. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Boost! For all of you out there that tell me that I'm in my Reputation era, I was listening to a little Taylor Swift today. But I have another song to sing, and that song is... Testing, 1, 2, 3. Pay the rent, Colette. Boost! Baby, you're almost late. Pay the rent, Colette. You're gonna get kicked out. Boost! We're gonna address that song here in just a second, okay? For some people that didn't listen to a comment that I read on my video the other day, but doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me that people comment about things I already addressed in my videos. But anyway, let me tell you about what this looked like about 2 seconds before I started filming. I was like this. And the reason why is I had filmed, I think it was like 11 minutes and 56 seconds of this video already. I'm drinking a little coffee right here, a little of my favorite coffee. The high brew, cold brew Mexican vanilla is absolutely delicious. I just did a review comparing this to another coffee on my review channel the other day. But anyway, by the way, this is going to be a very serious video, even though I started it off funny. I felt like I deserved to have a little humor before I get into this video. That in all honesty, I really don't want to talk about. I really don't even want to make this video. It just brings up a lot of stuff for me. And, but I said I would address this. So I'm going to address this situation. And I think it's important that I address it after finding out a couple things. And I keep on like messing up my words, and I'm not going to stop the video. I just need to get through this video and get it done. I just want to go to the pool. I have 2 days left. I want to relax and enjoy myself. And I had thought about maybe not even making any videos today. And then I thought, no, you said you were going to address this video, so address it. So I got some comments last night, or I got a comment that got a lot of responding comments to it. A video from yesterday, and it was somebody asking me to answer a question that they had. An absolutely fucking ridiculous question, honestly, okay, that they had. And it was very obvious to me very quickly that they didn't really, and I think it was very obvious to a lot of people that were commenting back, that they didn't really care about what they were asking about. They were really just trying to make an issue out of the fact that I was calling out some of their favorite influencers. And in fact, there was 2 people that were kind of going back and forth, like tag teaming me through this comment section. And at first, I thought, well, maybe this is the same person. Although one of the people I know has followed me for a very long time. Now, I mentioned in a video not too long ago that I've mentioned in a couple videos that when you have somebody that watches, this has happened to me. I know this has happened to a lot of YouTubers. I know this has happened to bigger YouTubers and things like that. The person that comes right out of the gate hating you, okay, like, they're not going to watch you for very long, right? The person that watches one video of yours because it's about a topic that they're watching and you don't give them the opinion that you want, they're not going to keep on watching you, but they will leave a nasty comment. The person that you have to be very careful of, though, okay, is the person that has been invested in you for a very long time, has watched your videos for a very long time, has kind of put you on a pedestal to some degree. They don't really realize that you're just a normal person like everybody else. And then you say or do something that really pisses them off. And they turn against you. And all of a sudden now they are your biggest hater, your biggest threat. I've had that happen many times throughout the years. I've actually had some of those people come back to me later and say, I'm really sorry. And, you know, like, I know that I wish death upon your family, and I know that I said that I wish you had died in a car accident as well, and, you know, I know that I said I wish your dogs had died, and all that stuff. I hope that you can forgive me, because, you know, like, I don't mean those things, and I because of your video that you made today, like, it really made me think differently, because is, if you can see this about that person, then, and I'm just like, okay, you are unhinged. And so I treat them completely with kid gloves. And I'm like, oh yeah, absolutely. We're fine. Because they're unhinged, okay? So part of my standing up for myself era, okay, is because this person left me this comment. And actually, I was going to save it, but I'm just going to read it right now, okay? I'm not getting a lot of these, but I'm getting a few of these comments from people. And this person said, I know it's your channel, and I can go make my own Sally Smith channel, but the truth is, I could not go a day without watching your videos before, and it seems that person no longer exists. This whole doubling down era is not something I enjoy. It's apparent that something is different recently, and I can't put my finger on it. The kind Peter stood up for himself too. No, I really didn't, okay? You can go back and watch my videos. I never stood up for myself. I didn't. And if it appeared that way in videos, it didn't feel that way inside, okay? And what is important is how I felt, not how you respond to that. It's how I felt, okay? Damn, all I want for Christmas is for you to start waking up happy again. I cannot be the only one who feels this way. Well, first of all, because, and I've explained this in many videos that you've apparently watched, okay? Because I am passionate about what I am talking about, okay? Because I am passionate about calling out predator protectors or calling out James Charles or Colleen Ballinger, okay? Because I am passionate, and I feel like I've explained this in so many videos, because I am passionate about what I am talking about, just like I get passionate, okay? Watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta, watching The Real Housewives of Orange County, watching The Real Housewives in New York City. We watched 3 episodes of New York City back to back the other night. You should have seen me about coming out of my seat, okay, yelling at that TV screen. So just because I get passionate about that, okay, don't confuse passion with unhappiness. That's on you, not me. Maybe you're the one that's unhappy, okay? I wake up most days pretty happy. But I did make a video the other day on my Peterisms channel. You might want to check that out. That might be the more kind, gentle Peter that you're looking for, okay? This is a drama commentary channel where I'm going to share my opinions about public figures. Every other YouTuber out there that is in the drama commentary community is allowed to be shady boots down, funny, haha, cuss, do this, except for me. I'm not allowed to do that. And that's my fault, because I set the standard a long time ago about, gee, I just wish we could all go to summer camp, and we could all get along, and we could all love Jaclyn Hill, we could all love Jeffree Star, and blah, blah, blah. And I said that to appease the super fans out there, okay, because I was scared to death of the backlash I would get. But what you didn't know behind the scenes was that I was getting the backlash anyway. I was getting the backlash from the influencers, okay, that were so nasty to me behind the scenes. I was getting the backlash from the harassers and the stalkers, okay, behind the scenes that were coming for me. And they still did it when I came for them anyway. So it didn't really matter what I said. And that's what I learned, okay? Me coming out and talking, and this video is going to heavily talk about my stalkers and my harassers today, okay? Me coming out and liberating and freeing myself, okay, from the bondage that I felt by being stalked and being harassed, threatened, my life threatened, okay? I don't think maybe you really truly understand what I went through, what I am going through, what continues to happen, okay? When I get a call from one of my 5 doctors or something, or 6 doctors, that says to me, hey, Peter, I just want to ask you a question. I'm like, yeah, what's going on? And they're like, I mean, I've had to notify every medical records office, at every hospital, at every doctor's office and everything, right? So, and this just happened, okay? I mean, literally just days ago. Hey, Peter, I needed to check in with you. Yeah, what's going on? Well, we got a contact from a doctor in Iowa that's trying to get your medical records. They say they need to cross-reference it. I'm like, what doctor is this? And they'll say some doctor, blah, 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 office, and this is the fax number. I'm like, I've never heard of that person before in my entire life. Okay, well, we wanted to check with you. We didn't give them any information. We didn't tell them that you were a patient of yours. This happens more than you have any idea, okay? Family members that don't exist. People have called and said that they are my husband, that they are my cousin Caroline. People have called my doctor's offices, okay? I've had to have my husband and my cousin Caroline and my dad taken off of all of my HIPAA paperwork, okay? Nobody can access my information. Nobody. So if I were to get in a really bad situation, this is how dangerous this is, okay? If I were to get in a really bad situation, because if I put my husband's name on there, or if I put my cousin's name on there, or put my dad's name on there, that they can have availability to my records. If I give consent to them, and somebody calls in and says, my name is you know, Alex Paredes, I'm Peter's husband. What's your birthday? Okay, which is so easy to find. Okay, what's your address? Which is so easy to find. You know, and then they give all this information. They give all my medical information. And it's happened, okay? Because I've had people threaten me with my own information. I've had people threaten me with my own vet information, okay? Threaten me to let me know that they can get that close to me. I've had people send me pictures of driving by my house at 2 o'clock in the morning, okay? While I was sitting out there watching a show completely oblivious to me. My husband had to put up cameras everywhere. I had to notify the police about it. You guys, and this goes so far reaching for people being pissed off about my opinion about a public figure, okay? My husband, my cousin, my dad, nobody in my life can even have access to anything that's going on with me. So if I were ever to be in an emergency situation, like, they would have to have me on the phone to give access to those people. So I hope to God nothing happens like things that have happened in the past again, where I need a family member there to be handling situations, or they will have no clue that I've even had that happen to me, okay? That's scary. That's the expense that I've had to pay by being on the internet. You know, and I was talking to somebody the other day on the phone, and they said to me, like, if it were me, I'd be off the internet. Well, this is my livelihood, okay, number one. Number two, I love what I do. Number three, ain't no motherfucker gonna keep me off the internet, okay? You did it to me when I was standing there and being a doormat and not defending myself, and you did it to me when I started coming for your favorite people. It doesn't make a difference if you're getting nice, quiet Peter, or if you're coming over here and you're getting opinionated Peter, okay? But let's not get it twisted. I am a drama commentary channel, and I'm going to start acting like my colleagues. There is no reason why. Okay, I grew up being raised when I came out at 18 years old by 4 shady boots drag queens that taught me to be tough. Somewhere along the way, I lost that person, okay? I am a kind person. You can be a kind person and have an opinion, all right? Go watch one of my other 5 channels. Maybe one of my other 5 channels where I'm sitting there and I'm telling stories about my childhood, or talking about recovery, or talking about grief, or reading meditation books, or laughing and doing boom, 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 booms while I'm doing my review videos, okay? Or I'm talking about OCD, or I'm talking about, you know, nobody wants to watch those videos, right? Okay. But maybe those videos are for you, okay? Because you wouldn't be saying this if you watched those other channels, because I haven't changed one bit on that channel. This is the channel that I've changed, okay? And there's a reason for it. Because my harassers and my stalkers are coming from this channel, okay? And yes, I am going to stand up for myself because it doesn't matter over here anymore. And this was very clear to me last night, okay? This was very clear to me. So I was asked to address a couple things. Well, first of all, and this is just, it's just ridiculous what I was even asked to address, but I said I would, okay? Now, what it turned into and what I thought originally were 2 completely different things, okay? I thought I was just going to get in a video and I was going to read this comment, and then I was going to have, you know, just a couple things I was going to say about it. I was going to stand my ground on how I felt about things. But then the closer I looked into it, I thought, okay, this is scary. This is dangerous. You do need to stand your ground, but differently than what you thought you were going to say. And you need to make people very aware of what's going on, just to show them in real time kind of what's happening, okay? So I want to say that. First of all, for all the people out there that, well, there's not a lot, honestly. I mean, the majority of the comments are people saying, oh my God, Peter, I love this new era. You're standing up for yourself. You're teaching me that I can stand up for myself. Congratulations to you. That's awesome, okay? I'm a believer in turning your wounds into wisdom. And just because I come across as heated or passionate in a video does not mean that I don't turn this video off and go on with my merry day, okay? That I don't just be like, hey, whatever, like little red Corvette, pay the rent, Colette. I mean, listen, okay? I can have my opinion on here and share my opinion, and it's not like I live with it in my head for the next 24 hours. I know there's a lot of you out there that can't get your fingers off the Twitter, okay? And you're obsessed with all of this drama. That ain't me, baby, okay? Don't put that on me. That's you, not me, all right? Like y'all wanted to tell me last night, maybe you need to go touch some grass, okay? I think that is the stupidest saying anyway in the entire world, so I've said it in a few videos, but it's stupid. So anyway, somebody said to me, you are absolutely right in calling out people who are still publicly regarding problematic predators. It's a shame you had to do that, and I agree, thank you. It's a big deal. We all need to take accountability on the power of our follows and our likes. Now, I want to say this, okay, before I get into responding to this comment that I got. And this other person said, absolutely well said, with an applause, okay? What she said was, we all need to take accountability on the power of our follows and likes. You out there are responsible for your likes and your follows. I have made it very, very clear in my videos, and like I said, I'm probably going to piss a lot of people off today, okay? And at the expense of losing 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 subscribers, it's never been about the numbers to me, okay? So, at the expense of losing, you know, whatever, and saying the truth, I have made it very clear in videos of mine, that, when you follow somebody on social media, because a lot of people were like, this is them being able to protect who they continue to follow, because they just, for the life of them, they cannot unfollow James Charles, okay? I'm sorry, and this person said, are you gonna mock your followers the same way that you do these big influencers? Well, baby, listen, it ain't the same fucking thing, okay? But if you want me to mock my audience that follows these people, I have no problem doing that, okay? Because I think it's fucking ridiculous that y'all out there want to protect these people, okay? And yes, you are doing that. And you are protecting your need to continue to like them, okay? By following them. Well, I don't think that a follow really gives them much power. I don't really think that a follow means anything if I continue to follow Colleen Ballinger, or if I want to watch a makeup video that James Charles is doing just to learn how to do makeup. Yeah, it is problematic, okay? There's 9 million beauty influencers out there on the YouTube. You need to watch James Charles. You need to watch James Charles, not even a trained makeup artist, to teach you how to do makeup. No, you're a fan. Admit that you're a fan and you can't unfollow him because you're one. There's no shame in that, okay? It's problematic as hell, but there's no shame in that, all right? But don't dance around the topic. I don't dance around the topic at all, okay? I said I just unfollowed Raw Beauty Christie. I said I just unfollowed these people after looking at them. I can take responsibility. I can own. And I told Christie I wasn't going to follow her again, okay? Unless I saw some action follow all this. All these people are telling me today that Christie's coming out and she unblocked or she unfollowed James Charles. She told me she wanted to unfollow James Charles. She just didn't want it to look performative. So, do I think she's going to come out with a video addressing it? I think she probably will, okay? And I will comment on that video. So, let me just say this, okay? People want to know, and I'm going to address this in a second. I'm going to read the comment. But the more of why I want to read the comment is so you guys can see what I have to deal with on a regular basis, okay? People want to know if I take issue with my followers. This person wanted me to go through and block every one of my followers. I asked them again what it was that they wanted. Well, I don't understand why this is so confusing to you. Because you're an idiot, number one. Number two, okay, because you're asking me for something that is unrealistic. You're asking me to go through 234,000 people or something like that and go through each person and cross-reference that with who they follow on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok and then block those people if they follow James Charles or Colleen Ballinger or Manny MUA and whatever, okay? Girl, you are ridiculous, okay? Oh, but that's not enough, you said. That's too easy. That's too easy? You are ate up with this shit, okay? You are ate up with this shit and standing on the wrong side of right, okay? What you should be doing if you want to put that time and energy and that kind of ridiculous thought into stuff is that you should be standing against James Charles and Colleen Ballinger, but you're not, okay? You're indirectly defending them. You are indirectly a predator protector. You wanted to know if I would call my followers out about it, and I am. The two of you that kept on calling me out last night, you are predator protectors, okay? And you've done it on every video that I've called out Manny MUA and James Charles. I think you guys are really Manny MUA lovers is what I think you are. And ever since I've come hard for Manny MUA, you guys just can't handle it, okay? I think Manny MUA is a very nice person. I'm sorry, he protects predators, all right? He's too worried about the money and his career, and he's too afraid of seeing these people on the red carpet after having come out publicly and said stuff about them. He's a predator protector. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you, okay? Follow a predator protector. Stand out about it with your full fucking chest, okay? But don't come over here to me and ask me for something ridiculous because I am taking a stand against something that is right. You are ridiculous, okay? So if you have to unfollow me because you think that I'm a new different person and I'm shouting at videos and I'm saying the F-bombs and whatever like that and I'm standing up for myself, you know what? Go right fuck ahead and unfollow me. I am not the channel for you, okay? And if I go over and I look at my subscriber count today and I have lost 1,000 subscribers, well, so be it, okay? the real ones, will stick around because they want to hear what I have to say, okay? And I ain't sugarcoating it no more. No, ma'am. You know what kills me is there are people out there that gun for people so hard, okay? There are drama commentary channels out there that are getting 400,000 views a video, 200,000 views a video, 300,000 views a video, 150,000 views a video. They're talking about the same people I'm talking about. They're saying the same things that I'm talking about in videos, okay? And y'all don't take issue with them. I don't see you over their comment sections coming for them, demanding that they speak to their 700,000, million, 2 million subscribers, that they go through each person and cross-reference it. Get the fuck out of here with that. You are ridiculous, okay? And then say, oh, that's not easy enough. You need to mock your audience too. So what you really take issue with is the fact that you think that I'm mocking Laura and Manny because I got in there, I said that their podcast was boring. And I said that Manny said, yeah, and like I didn't go to the streamings with full glam because I wasn't nominated. And Laura was like, oh my God, really? You know what? That wasn't mocking. That was a full-on great-ass impersonation, okay? That was a great-ass impersonation. They are public figures. They are public figures, okay? That is no different than me talking about that wife swap lady and saying, gargoyles, Ouija boards, y'all live for that. Oh, but I say something about Manny and Laura where Laura's like, oh my God, like I totally didn't know that. Go watch it. See if I'm wrong. See if I'm wrong that she's through the entire podcast. It's a boring ass turd. Oh my God, like really? Like I didn't know that. Didn't he come out like 4 years ago? No, Laura. It was 3 years ago, and you do know what happened because your best friend is Daniel Prado, who you went to James Charles' launch with, who is also a predator protector. So don't act like you don't know shit, okay? And play this dumb card. If you're that dumb, why are we following you? Okay? There, I said it. I said what I said. And somebody commented on my video yesterday and said it's the Nene Leakes for me. You want to know something else? Nene Leakes made The Real Housewives of Atlanta. She made that fucking show, okay? And I know she's suing Bravo, and I know she's not on the show anymore, and she left the reunion, and I do think that if you leave the reunion, like Lisa Vanderpump, okay? Not my favorite, my husband's favorite. I don't care for Lisa Vanderpump so much. She's okay, but I do think that if you don't show up to the reunion or you leave the reunion, I know people are like, did he just switch right off this comment into Real Housewives? Yes! Girl, it ain't that deep for me. I'm not that angry, okay? I'm talking about the Real Housewives. I get heated about this shit, okay? They're talking about coming out with a whole new fucking cast of Real Housewives. I'm like, no. Marlo Hampton just got her orange, or peach, her orange. That's the Real Housewives of Miami, isn't it? She's got her peach. We are not taking this away from Marlo Hampton. She ain't got nothing else, okay? She's got her Foster Care Fridays, and she's got the Real Housewives. And she's got her, that brand, what's that called? Level Up or whatever, but spelled wrong. We are not taking this away from Marlo Hampton. I live for her. I live for her, and I live for Nene Leakes, okay? And Nene Leakes made that show. Nene Leakes had every best catchphrase on Real Housewives of Atlanta, okay? And I'll say that with my full chest. I don't care. Was she problematic? Hell yes, she was problematic. She made for great TV. Okay, so did Ramona Singer on Real Housewives of New York. She made great TV, you know? A lot of these people make great TV. It doesn't make them great people. It's TV. And yes, I do get very passionate about it. Anyway, I digress. I said what I said, okay? You have a problem with it? Go watch Smiling Cat videos or that Yule log on Christmas. It just burns for 24 hours straight with Christmas music. This is not the channel for you. I'm sorry, sweetheart, okay? And how you haven't figured that out in the last 2 months when I am shouting at the screen literally every video. Well, I just realized in the last video that I watched of yours that you're a different person. Oh, really? Get the fuck out of here with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so over that. Okay, so let's get into this. So, anyway, pay the rent, Colette. Okay, that was because somebody commented on my video and said that this late, because I was talking about singing wrong lyrics in songs, and she said this woman used to come into her work every day, and she, instead of singing Little Red Corvette, sang Pay the Rent, Colette, okay? Now, I said that all in my video yesterday. Now, this is where people don't watch my videos, okay? And Adam McIntyre covered my video. It was hilarious. But anyway, and he said in there about the part where I said people don't watch my video because they want to tell me about things that I already said in my video. Did you know? Yes, I know because I addressed it in my video. Okay. This is a prime example of this. Y'all don't watch my videos. And I even sang this, I even talked about this as the first part of my video, okay? So this person commented and said, pay the rent, Colette, beast. Okay? These are the comments on it. Are you ready? Not going to happen. Adam needs to stop milking it. What girl? she's singing different lyrics to Little Red Corvette. What? That does not fit on here, okay? This person said to her, no, he needs to carry on shouting it from the rooftops until some of these predatory influencers actually face consequences. Now, I agree with your comment on here, okay? User 5469254, whatever your name is, okay? I agree with you that he needs to keep on shouting it from the rooftops until there's closure to it, okay? But the comment was, pay the rent, Colette, okay? The comment didn't have nothing to do with Colleen Ballinger. I don't know what y'all are talking about in here, okay? But this is confusing to me. Oh, look at her. Isn't she so cute? Oh, she is so sweet. This is one of the people that left me the meanest comment in the entire world. Oh, I probably shouldn't show those pictures. Oh, here it's the other person that was coming for me. Blocked, blocked, blocked. Always. Oh, somebody follow Manny MUA. You follow James Charles on Instagram. That's interesting, isn't it? Have lots to say over on Twitter and things like that. Very vocal. Very opinionated with no evidence. Anyway, okay, so I want to read a few comments. I'm going to get to the biggest comment last, and this video is going to be very long. But this one comment that I wanted to address was this, okay? And I want to make something very clear. Well, first of all, my big announcement is this, okay? If you are coming for the old Peter Monn, I'm sorry he can't come to the phone right now. Okay, he's not here anymore. That Peter Monn has left the building, okay? This is improved. This is the new and improved Peter Monn, okay? That's going to stand up for himself. That's going to say a bunch of F-bombs. That's going to say whatever he really wants to fucking say, actually. And is going to give his full opinion and not be afraid of people coming for him or afraid of, I mean, I am afraid of people coming to my front door, okay? Because that's some spooky, scary, kind of weird stuff that people that are unhinged, that are super fans, and yes, I'm going to use that word. Somebody said, why do you always go to the word super fan? Because you are, and I looked, and you follow Manny MUA and James Charles, so you're a predator protector as well, defending them by coming for me, okay? It's very clear to me now. It's all coming clear to me now, okay? But you live in my city, okay? You live in my city, and you are a person that used to like my videos that now hates me, okay? That's terrifying to me on a very personal level, because there are a lot of those people that are making my life a living hell. So I've had to block you on all platforms, and I've had to turn your information over to the people that I'm working with behind the scenes because I have to protect myself. Okay, that's too terrifying to me. And if I'm wrong and it's not you, I apologize, okay? But I'm sorry. I have to protect myself at all costs. So, I'm going to continue to stand up for myself. I'm going to continue to defend myself. I'm not going to let bigger influencers make me afraid to talk about them. Those days are gone, okay? Jeffree Star, Trisha Paytas, Shane Dawson, and them people, none of them scare me anymore, okay? And speaking of one of those, let's talk about Joey Graceffa. So this person that had a lot to say about how, oh, I'm so different, I'm a changed person. Girl, you've been leaving me very nice comments recently, okay? So how all of a sudden it seems like I'm on a witch hunt all of a sudden? Oh no, I'm on a witch hunt on somebody that you like. Oh no, I don't like these people. It's not like I'm a super fan of these people. Well, I went over to your Twitter, girl, and you want to say all this about me? Okay, so she said, I love you, Peter, but you... They always say that first, too. I love you, Peter, but, okay? Why do you love somebody that you think is on a witch hunt? Why do you love somebody that you think is a bully? Why do you love somebody that you think is mean-hearted and cruel and mocking people? Why would you love that? I wouldn't love that person. I'd hope that person would change and grow, but I wouldn't love them. And I sure as hell wouldn't keep watching them. So you probably shouldn't keep watching me either, okay? So she says, I love you, Peter, but you are on a witch hunt at this point, accusing him of being a part of those Trisha Paytas viewings with absolutely no evidence to support that. This is gross. Your picture on your profile looks a lot different than your Twitter account picture. And you follow me, so you are easy to find. But you have a lot of opinions on Twitter. I mean, you are literally probably one of the harshest people I have ever seen on Twitter with your opinions, okay? You don't back down for 1 second, and it has no evidence to it whatsoever. But since you asked me for evidence, and this person underneath here, oh, the same person that I had to block because they live in Indianapolis, and they came for me, said, thank you. It's awful how disrespectful and hateful he's become over these past few months. It's the same 4 or 5 people that respond to each other in every comment section, okay? And this person said back to her, exactly, it's getting to be too much. This other person said, it really is a witch hunt. It's weird and awful. Thank you for your comment. It really is a witch hunt. It really is. Get over it, okay? It's a witch hunt. It's totally a witch hunt. So, it's a witch hunt because I'm calling out people that support predators, and I'm mocking them and making fun of predator protectors Now, here's a question. If you're not a super fan of these people, okay? If you were going to mock somebody in the world and you were going to make fun of them and you were going to call them out, if there was ever a time to do it, when might be that time? The battery stopped. Timestamp that. When would be the right time for that? I'm waiting. The right time to maybe put somebody in their place would be if they were a predator protector. So you're taking issue with the fact that you think I'm on a witch hunt calling out random people for being predator protectors. You think I'm just picking random people off the street like Mr. Beast and being like, oh, he's a predator protector. Oh, over there, she's a predator protector. Is that what you think I'm doing with no evidence whatsoever? Okay, so let me just tell you, since you want to be so protective of Joey Graceffa and say I'm coming with no evidence whatsoever, because I said in my video that it makes a lot of sense that Joey Graceffa was probably at those viewing parties of Colleen Ballinger's, okay? And you said accusing him of being a part of those Trisha Paytas views with absolutely no evidence to support that. You later go in another comment that I have somewhere else, and you say something to the effect of, or is this edited? Because this was not the comment that I saw, or it was something like that. But you go on to say something to the effect of, like, they just have these fake relationships and whatever. Joey Graceffa has literally done like 60 videos with Colleen Ballinger, okay? Joey Graceffa, if you go over and you look at Colleen Ballinger's followers, she has so many genuine Joey Graceffa, Daniel Prada accounts that follow her that are super fans of Joey Graceffa and Daniel Prada. She and he have built their careers off of each other, okay? I went and I actually watched this video last night, and the video, here it is right here. Colleen and I react to our most iconic collabs. Now, since you want to say that I don't come with any evidence, what you're going to do is, okay, you're going to force me to a place where I come out with evidence and I prove that these people are more disgusting than I ever thought they were to begin with, okay? That's what you're going to do, because I'm not going to back down. I'm actually not going to double down. I'm going to triple down, okay? Because I know that these people are horrible people until they come out and they speak against Colleen Ballinger. Joey Graceffa has said that Colleen Ballinger is his closest friend, okay? Now he unfollowed his best friend, okay, for allegedly being problematic. That can be the only reason we could think that or did they have a falling out or over a fight or something, okay? So Joey Graceffa unfollows Colleen Ballinger, but he can't come out and speak about it when he's made his entire career. Now, Joey Graceffa has done like 60 videos. This video is called Colleen and I React to Our Most Iconic Collabs. That doesn't say our most iconic, the only collab we ever did. They've done like 60 collabs together, okay? Just so you know. They built their careers off of each other. He went to every Christmas party of hers. She went to every Christmas party of his except for one, okay? They're in millions of videos. Well, that's an exaggeration. They're in hundreds of videos with each other, okay? This video alone is highly problematic, okay? Joey Graceffa, at one point, okay, is blowing up condoms in her face as Miranda sings, and he knows and is saying that she's a teenager at this point, okay? Joey Graceffa, as a Miranda Sings fan in this video, is licking her face. He has just said previous to this that she's a teenage girl, okay? This might be confusing to her underage audience. Oh, but wait, okay, since you want to say I don't come with any evidence, Colleen Ballinger said in this video, hold on a second, where is it? Tell me I did not. Oh, she said, here it is, I have it typed up, in that same video, she is so embarrassed of her behavior and Joey's behavior because it is so sexually inappropriate in these collabs that they are laughing at. This video was filmed 2 years ago, okay? Long after the Adam McIntyre apology, alleged apology. She says, Miranda's audience was mostly older and some gay people. Girl, get the fuck out of here with that, okay? You knew who your audience was because you were in group chats with them. And it wasn't 40-year-old gay men, okay? Let's just be for real, okay? That was not who you were in group chats with. You were in group chats with your super fans. They were all young people, okay? Then she goes on to say, and it's gotten younger, but I'm trying to be better. Try harder, Colleen. Try harder, okay? Because it ain't working. Why don't you all do your evidence check and go back and watch the videos with Colleen Ballinger and Joey Graceffa? Joey Graceffa, who has a very young audience himself, okay? I know, because I have the bad back to prove it, where they've come for me time and time again. Don't talk about Daniel. I love Daniel. Listen, don't you have 7th grade math to do? Okay, don't be coming over here on a 51-year-old man's channel that's marked not made for kids and be coming and screaming at the rafters about your love for Daniel. It was over 5 years ago. It was never real. It was fake. It was fake. Take me to court. Sue me. Sue me. Daniel, you're probably running out of money anyway because you don't disclose your sponsorships and they're going to come for you next, okay? And Daniel, you don't make a move unless it's about Joey Graceffa, and every video you make is a clickbait title because you want people to come over there thinking you're going to address Colleen Ballinger. You're never going to address Colleen Ballinger. You're weak, okay? And your relationship was fake. It was fake. And if you cannot handle me saying that their relationship was fake, I'm not the channel for you. Okay. So let's get to, so that's enough evidence, okay, that Joey Graceffa is problematic. He's licking Miranda Singh's face as a teenage character, and he's a grown man, okay? He's blowing up condoms in her face, okay? She's even saying in the video how sexually inappropriate they are as they're watching it back, and she's like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. She's like, well, I've tried to be better. She even acknowledges how inappropriate it is, okay? Just so you know, here's the video, okay? Just so you know and your mother's mother knows and your daughter's daughters know, okay? The video is called, hold on a second, Colleen and I React to Our Most Iconic Collabs. 1.1 million views. It's from 2 years ago on Joey Graceffa's channel, okay? So you can go over there and you can go check it out yourself. So anyway, let's get to this comment finally that somebody wanted me to address. Oh, somebody said, Peter, I love you taking up for yourself and not being afraid to say it. I have watched you from the beginning and admire you so much. So here's the conundrum for me, right? I get 90% of comments that people say, I'm living for this new Peter of standing up for himself and saying the truth and coming for these people and dropping a few F-bombs here and there and whatever, right? Or do I go with the 4 or 5 comments that go, I miss that really kind Peter, what happened to him? Well, she stays on those other 5 channels, so you can go find her over there now, because that's where that Peter Monn is. I really slept on this for a while, and I thought about it, because I do read everybody's comments, and I think about it, and it really kind of messed with my head, and I thought, like, have I become mean and angry? You know, a lot of these comments are living for it. This is an entertainment channel. This is drama commentary, okay? You know, I share about my recovery over here. I share about my marriage. I share things in my life. This is the realest version of myself that I've ever felt that I have been on this channel. And I'm not willing to give that up. So thank you for your comment that reminded me that you watched me from the beginning and how far I've come. Because I'm rather proud of how far I've come. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. So let me get into this comment that this person left me, this ridiculous comment, okay? So this person, who apparently should be preparing lesson plans for school, but it's too busy leaving comments on my video, okay? They should probably be preparing their lesson plans for school instead of following James Charles and Manny MUA, problematic predators. Explain that to students. I don't know how you do that, but this is what they said to me. Since Peter is taking a stand and has unfollowed all these problematic predator protectors, how does he feel about his own audience? Now, the only reason that you would ever ask this question, okay, is not because you're trying to prove a point, okay? That you're trying to, what you're pissed about is that I am coming for the people that are predator protectors. So you're trying to shove it in my face, okay? You're trying to use my audience against me. That's pretty easy to assume from this, okay? Does he have the courage to stand firm on that mighty soapbox when it comes to his own subscribers? Am I willing to stand firm on that mighty soapbox? So your sarcasm is not missed on me, okay? Your anger is not missed on me, all right? So it's obviously I have hit a chord. So when you want to ask me, the other person out there, why do I always go to super fan? Because this is obviously a super fan that I have really pissed off by my opinion about one of their fans, okay? Probably Manny or James, who they still follow. I'm being very serious when I ask, what's his view on his subscribers who happen to follow and or watch these problematic predator protector channels? Even though I have never once watched a single James Charles video, nor have I ever, girl, honey, you follow him. I found your social media account, you follow him, okay? You don't need to lie. Okay, watch a single James Charles video, nor have I ever followed him on any social media platforms. Am I also problematic predator protector simply because a year or so ago I purchased and continue to use an eyeshadow palette from Ulta for no other reason than I like the color story and haven't thrown it in the trash? That doesn't even make any sense, okay? Doesn't even make any sense. What you're saying. But if you're asking me if I think it's problematic that you're using James Charles makeup because you bought it from Ulta not knowing that it was James Charles. Are you serious? Is that a serious question? You just went in there and you had no idea who James Charles was, But you have this, you closely follow me this closely that you have left me umpteenth amount of comments on my videos, and you're obviously a makeup lover, but you had no idea who James Charles was. Sweetheart, you need to blow it out your ass, okay? Ain't nobody buying that story. That you just went into Ulta and, oh, I just love makeup so much. You're watching a channel that talks about makeup influencers. You have made, I mean, I can go in and see every comment that you've ever left on this channel. You've left numerous comments through the years about makeup influencers. You know you're makeup influencers, okay? Don't act dumb. Let's not act dumb in your attempt to come for me, okay? Does he also believe, or does he believe a portion of his subscribers are also problematic predator protectors? Probably. Probably I do, because if they can't unfollow James Charles and Colleen Ballinger because they are such undying fans that they, for some reason, they cannot just unfollow that person, okay? They have to, for some reason. Then what they're saying is, I can look past all the problematic things that they have done, and I can still like this person. I think that's problematic. Absolutely I do. Why would I think any different about one of my friends or Manny MUA or Raw Beauty Christie than I do anybody watching my videos? Are you an idiot? Like, seriously, okay? No, what you're saying is that I don't have the balls to come out and call out my own audience that stands by and support these people. Well, baby, that's a personal decision. And I won't know that unless I go through every single one of their accounts, which you further go on to say is too easy, okay? And no, I'm not doing that. That's not my responsibility. It's not my accountability. Do I think that people are ridiculous, you know, for continuing to follow him? Absolutely. And many people said that on my video yesterday. Many people also said in my last two videos that they have gone in and they have unfollowed a lot of these people that protect them, okay? Because they have now seen the light. Not you. You continue to protect these people, okay? Should these people immediately... Hold on a second. Where does it go to? Should these people immediately identify themselves right away so he can take a stand and block these people? I mean, he said it himself. He's also calling out his dearest friends in real life because it would be hypocritical for him not to. Sure, absolutely. Put in the comment section below that you are a firm... I've said this from the beginning. I don't understand why people don't come out and stand for James Charles and Colleen Ballinger. I've also said that you have a right to have your opinion on my channel, okay? And I don't know necessarily that the people that leave comments subscribe to my channel. So if you want to come out, okay, since this person is so hard-pressed, if you want to come out and say that you are a diehard fan of these people, leave it in the comment section below. And I'll do what I feel like I need to, which is nothing, okay? Because this is a ridiculous request. Because this is a person that is an ultimate super fan and predator protector, okay? It's disgusting. And this is why I didn't want to make this video. Because to piss these people off means that they are going to come harder for me in my personal life. Because this person is somebody that speaks very much like the stalkers and the haters that came for me and made my life a living hell. Okay? Which is why it was important for me to find out their information before I made this video. Okay? And I can get your information right off of your YouTube account, Miss9928. No, I didn't give your full name. But you are very easy to find information about. Okay? It's very easy to find. So how about it, Peter? Are you prepared to go the distance? Can we walk the walk? So what you're pissed about is that you want me, you're pissed that you don't think I'll hold my audience to the same accountability that I'm holding fans and friends of predators about. You're pissed about that. You're pissed that I'm holding people that have large platforms that are therefore giving Colleen Ballinger and James Charles further. You're pissed about that, okay? That's what you're pissed about. So you want me... So what is it, Peter? You're pissed about that. So you want me to hold James Charles... You want me to hold my audience to the same accountability, okay, because you're pissed that I'm holding them accountable? Or you're saying that I'm a hypocrite if I don't? Why is this even an issue for you? What you're taking issue with is that I'm calling out some of your favorite people. It bleeds through your comment, okay? Are you prepared to not only call out your subscribers, but mock them exactly as you did to those other content creators? I'm not talking about making a single video telling anyone who follows this list of creators to unsubscribe to your channel. That's too easy. So now you're dictating what's easy or not easy on my channel. And not nearly the same. That's leaving it to the subscribers' hands. Take that stand you're so proud of and tell your subscribers exactly how you feel about them. Their actions and how you don't care about how supportive of you and your channel they have been over the years. It means nothing if they follow these certain channels, right? Let me tell you how I feel about one specific subscriber, you, okay? You can shove it up your ass, all right? You are hateful, you are angry, and you are a predator protector. Period. End of story. And I found out some very scary information about you, all right? That could be threatening to me. So you are blocked and your information has been turned over to the people that I am working with behind the scenes. You are scary, okay? And you have been scary because when I went back and started reading your comments, honey, you have been gunning for me for a long time. So this person says, in my opinion, you're doing too much. You can control your own actions. It's up to each person to decide what they will do. Peter only stating what he is choosing to do and why. And this person said, you missed the point. This is the person that has the Twitter that's coming for everybody, okay? She's constantly gunning for people on Twitter with a different profile picture than she's got over here because she's fakety fake all day long, okay? The point is that he is going so far with pushing on those creators and calling them out. Where does he draw the line? Is he willing to block his followers and call them out too? Girl, you are calling people out left and right on Twitter. You are one of the harshest people I've ever seen on Twitter, okay? Somebody said, I guess he can if he chooses. Where would you draw the line? Somebody else says, the point is, oh, this is the person that other person I had to block, said, the point is, he has expressed a disdain towards anyone who even slightly associates themselves with James or any of James' followers. Actually, what I said was that these huge influencers are giving him a platform, okay? And giving Colleen Ballinger a platform. And a platform equals them being able to continue to do this hurtful, harmful behavior, all right? I've also made it very clear that anybody out there, any audience member, any person that's not watching my video that continues to follow these people is giving them a power because each one of those numbers, okay, it adds up and gives them sponsorships and whatever. I even said in my own video yesterday, okay, if you watch that video, which you did because you commented all this on there, if you watch that video, what you would know that I said, okay, was that I am just one person, and my unfollow probably doesn't matter, but it has to start somewhere, okay? Or I guess that was the video, that was the video that I made yesterday. Did you even watch that? Did you even acknowledge that part whatsoever? Why would I hold anybody different to the same account that I hold myself? But y'all are so strung out about the fact that I'm holding predators accountable. Like, you're pissed about that. You're pissed about the fact that I'm holding predators accountable. Yeah, because you still follow all these people. And I found that, okay? Weird. This is weird, okay? The point is, he has expressed a disdain towards anyone or even anybody slightly, okay, or James or any of James' followers. So why won't he acknowledge having the same opinion towards some of his followers? I have an opinion about everybody that follows James Charles. I don't get it. It's weird. Why are you following a predator? Why are you following one of their friends that follows them and goes to their launches and protects them? Why are you doing that? You're giving power to predators. Do you not have a problem with that? I don't have a problem with that, okay, of saying that in the video. So he said, I don't think Peter is scared to call out the predators or anyone who supports them. And absolutely, thank you. I don't think that should be a controversial stance either. Exactly. You guys are the ones that have the issues, you two people in here, that have an issue with me calling out predators. He has been calling out people left and right that comment shit like this on his comments. Which videos of Peter Monn are you watching? Amen. This person says, thank you for clarifying what you're saying instead of a long hypothetical question, but I still need to, exactly, which is what the first one was, but I still need to understand a little more. Are you really upset that he is not coming after his subscribers, which I don't know how you could possibly, all the subscribers that support James Charles, or are you upset that he is voicing his opinions about other creators? So I'm not the only one that's thinking it, obviously, right? Instead of asking these hypothetical questions, why not just simply state what's bothering you? I agree. I'm not trying to argue. I'm really curious now what the actual intentions of your comments are. Are you asking him to stop calling out other creators or go after subscribers? So she responds to her and she says, there's a huge difference in supporting someone and simply following someone. I agree, okay? Following somebody and liking their pictures and commenting on their pictures and things like that, there is a huge difference in that. I do think that there's a huge difference in liking somebody or following somebody that maybe you weren't even aware that you still followed anymore, okay? Number one. Number two, to liking and commenting on their pictures, okay? There is a huge difference to that. To commenting on their videos, all right? To all people out there, they're like, oh, Shane Dawson, I love you so much. There is a huge difference to all that, okay? I think Charlie Sheen is a complete dirtbag, but that doesn't stop me from watching old 2.5 Men reruns because I find the show itself entertaining, and the simple fact that I enjoy the show doesn't make me a problematic alcoholic wife-beating protector. Okay, now you've brought this example up several times in several videos, okay? Not just with him, but other people. The problem with this is that Unless you're assuming that James Charles, Colleen Ballinger, well, she isn't as Miranda Sings, but her Miranda Vlogs, which is where she posted her apology video, that in those videos that she is an actor, okay? So is she always playing a character? Is James Charles always playing a character? Is Jeffree Star always playing a character? Are we never supposed to assume anything about their personal life? Then why are y'all getting so heated about me making fun of actors' characters in a show like the Full Coverage podcast? Because you did the day before. You said I was mocking them. Why are you upset if I am making fun of people's religious beliefs like Jaclyn Hill, which she doesn't even talk about her religious beliefs very often, okay? If Jaclyn Hill is just a character, okay? So if you're going to use this defense with Charlie Sheen and say, well, I still watch 3.5 Men, what you're saying is all these people are characters. You're not buying into their personal life whatsoever, which is what they're banking on, okay? Because they've sold you with their personal life for years. So are they actors or are they personal people, okay? Are they sharing their personal lives with you or are they actors? Because if they're actors, as you say, okay, then you can't come for me and say that I'm mocking them and making fun of them. You can't say that I'm calling out the wrong people. They're just actors, right? So I can say whatever the fuck I want to say, all right? But if on the other hand, they're sharing their personal lives and they're standing out there with their full chest and defending these people, then that's problematic. And you're protecting them. And that's problematic as well. And you're threatening me and calling me a bully. And baby, we ain't gonna have that over here, okay? Not somebody that's been bullied the majority of his life. We're not gonna have that over here. No, ma'am. Not when you live in my same town, okay? Found you, found your information, all that kind of stuff. Had to send it off. Okay, now, if I am wrong about this, about somebody out there that I blocked, that you are the wrong person, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. I think the same can be said for James. I also think James' behavior is sickening and he needs to be held accountable. Why do you still follow him? But his actions have nothing to do with all his talent. You're another one of those, I can separate the art from the artist. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Meaning, if someone chooses to watch James' videos because they want to learn how to apply makeup, or they buy his makeup because they feel it's quality product, or even like a photo he posts because they feel it's a good photo, doesn't make them problematic any more than it makes them a predator protector. Yeah, actually it does. Okay? This battery's going to stop. Hold on. I used that whole battery up. Had to go downstairs and get another battery and everything. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Now listen, I know that this video is getting very, very long. And I know there are some people out there that are like, Peter, why are you addressing this? Whatever, okay? Because I want you guys to understand, for me, where the scary meets the opinion, okay? Because there's a fine line for me. With somebody leaving an opinion, you know, somebody was commenting in this thread last night and messaged me on Instagram. And this is somebody that doesn't always share my opinion, okay? That we've actually had very opposing opinions on things. Sometimes they say very nice things. Sometimes they're like, Peter, I absolutely disagree with what you're saying in this video. I have no problem with that, okay? I have no problem with coming out in a video, a commentary drama video, and saying, I don't agree with your stance or on this and whatever. Peter, you're completely in the wrong about this or whatever. But when you start getting cutthroat and attacking, okay, and you followed me for a while and you said it over multiple videos, what you're saying is you really want me to notice it. So since you really want me to notice it, I'm going to give you attention. But you're scary, okay? Because you speak very much like people that have stalked me and harassed me and made my life hell. Plus, I know that you are people that have watched my videos for a very long time and you used to like me and now you don't, okay? That is scary to me, all right? So I'm calling this out publicly and I have all your information that I've sent to my people that I'm working with because I have to protect myself. All right? And I want people to understand that this is how it begins. All right? So, this person says, I think the same can be said for James. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't make them problematic any more than it makes them a predator protector. Well, actually, I've explained this in a lot of videos, but you don't want to hear this part of it because it offends the person that you love, okay? Which you later come out and say, why am I always calling out people as being fanatics or super fans? Because you are. It's obvious by your comments, okay? That you're right here, you're defending James Charles. That you should be able to buy his products, use his products, watch his videos, like his pictures. I've explained that when people do that, okay, that if you like or comment on his pictures, that gives his pictures more likes, it gives them more movement in the algorithm. Why do you think James Charles has bitched and moaned for years about the algorithm on Instagram, okay? Because the algorithm on Instagram is what pays his bills, all right? It's what gives him sponsorships. His views on YouTube and his views on TikTok are what build his platform, okay? And what sells him products. So when you like a picture on Instagram, okay? Or you make a comment or you follow a person that is problematic, okay? For whatever reason, you are building up their platform. You are giving them power. James Charles is somebody, I cannot believe I have to dumb it down and explain it this simple, okay? James Charles is somebody that has been in DMs on Instagram and on TikTok, okay? The same platforms that you're saying that you don't think there's anything wrong with liking a picture over there. Okay. James Charles has used his Instagram DMs, even up till recently, to check people's IDs, which somebody commented on my video and said, if James Charles needs to check people's IDs, they are too young for him to be dating to begin with. Agreed, okay? So James Charles is still, per the Cosmopolitan article in his own words, still in DMs talking to people on Instagram, okay? If James Charles didn't have that platform and wasn't allowed to use it because he's abused it, okay, he wouldn't be able to do that anymore. He'd have to work a lot harder to hurt people. More people will probably be hurt because James Charles has never been held accountable, okay? And it's defenders like you that are predator protectors, and you are, that want to say that buying his products and giving a like on his picture or commenting on his picture or watching his videos isn't problematic. It absolutely 100% is problematic, okay? And I'm sorry to anybody out there that I'm offending, that you think I'm pissed at you, or that you think that, you know, like, I don't want you to follow me, that I don't want you to watch me anymore, blah, 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 whatever, okay? Now, I do take issue with it, okay? I do take issue with it. It's highly problematic. I do not understand how you can continue to follow people that have not changed or grown and are continuing to be problematic, and you are still building up their platform and giving them the platform that they use to abuse people with. I don't understand that. You are a part of that, okay? You are a part of that. So I just want to make that clear. She then goes on to say, I have absolutely no problem whatsoever with Peter expressing his opinions. Oh, sweetheart, yes, you do. Okay, let's not even get it twisted. Let's not lie. You do, okay? You have a lot of issues with me. And I'm going to prove that in just a second. Because you don't think that I cross-reference videos, but I do. I guess my problem is how he's going about expressing those feelings. What's the saying? It's not what you say, it's how you were saying it. I've said that in videos. That was a lesson I learned from my mother. Don't throw that in my face, okay? That is rude. In the last year, I think Peter's whole demeanor has changed. He used to express his feelings on a particular topic or a person in a very kind, respectful way. Constructive criticism. I used to admire him for the way he handled himself and often tried to model my own behavior after this. Bullshit. Lately, though, he comes across as being very hateful and downright nasty. For example, yesterday talking about Manny and Laura's podcast. Fine. He doesn't find their show entertaining. I don't either. Then why are you defending them? Weird. Weird, boring turd. But to sit there and mock both of them, calling them names, making fun of them, etc., it's crossing the line. Peter has become a bully, and it's sad. Didn't you just call me a name? So you're upset with me for calling them names, but now you're calling me names? I did not call them names, first of all, okay? I said that their podcast is a boring turd, okay? And they didn't do their research. Now, Manny MUA defended Colleen Ballinger on that podcast. They took the podcast down, and he has never addressed it, okay? He just recently unfollowed Colleen Ballinger after being called out for months on end. You have a problem with the fact that I'm calling out Manny and Laura's boring podcast where they both indirectly defended Colleen Ballinger. You have a problem with that? Why, girl? Why? Oh, you can't comment on my video anymore because you're blocked, right? Oh, sorry. I'm just going to have to assume it's because you're a predator protector. Sorry. Okay, I'm just going to have to assume that, right? Okay, because you gunned so hard for them, right? Anyway, you know, I mocked them and said, like, oh my God, like, I totally, like, I didn't go full glam to the streamies. Oh my God, you didn't? Like, why? Because, like, I wasn't nominated, so I just went soft glam. Oh, totally, like, I get it. That's exactly how they talk. Go watch the podcast. Tell me if I'm wrong. What did I say that's wrong? Okay? Sorry. Aren't they just actors like Charlie Sheen on 3 and a Half Men? I can't do impersonations of actors? Get the fuck out of here. Some Laura Lee and Manny MUA bullshit. Predator protector. Peter, okay, this person says, Peter in this video makes it a point that these people are big influencers with lots of followers, and these influencers following James Charles, predatory people, give them credibility. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. This person says to the other person, Peter has not become a bully by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you don't like what you are listening to, but that doesn't give you any right to label it the most convenient way to you. She knows, she's labeling me that because she knows it'll piss me off. because she knows that I've been bullied most of my life, okay? So what do? You take the thing that's been hurt against you the most life, and you turn it and you put it on that person. This person is calculating, sick, and unhinged, okay? You don't like the confrontational tone. That's your issue, not Peter's. You are just bothered he's talking about your favorites. That's all. Grow up and say things as they are. You are anonymous here. You don't need to embellish your preferences. Exactly. And so this person responds to them and says, yet another wannabe bully. No, don't call people names, okay? But you're calling people bullies left and right in the comment section. I take that word very seriously because I was bullied harshly. Made my life a living hell, okay? Now, this was not a thought that went through our head back when I was growing up because people didn't talk about this as frequently back then, which I think is kind of part of the problem. But kids are taking their lives for being bullied, okay? And you are so freely using that word because I have an opinion about predators on a video that you don't like. Not only that, people that are defending me are now bullies as well. This is why that word means nothing, okay? Because you have overused that word. Furthering why you are a problem, okay? Based on your point, Peter is allowed to express his feelings and Peter is allowed to slap a label on other creators, but when his subscribers express their feelings and slap a label on what they believe, then they are suddenly liars and stands. Where did she say that? She didn't even say that in there. Gotcha. I have been nothing but respectful in how I have been expressing myself and my opinions of Peter and will continue to do so. You just called me a bully. You've literally called me out for this entire thing. How have you been respectful? First of all, Peter is allowed to express his feelings. Yes, I am. Peter is allowed to slap a label on other creators. Yes, I am. But when his subscribers express their feelings and slap a label on what they believe, then they are suddenly liars and stands. No, I don't believe that, but I can do whatever the fuck I want to do on my channel because this is my channel, okay? This is not your channel. Go start your own channel. I'm sure you probably will. It'll probably be a Peter Monn hate channel, okay? But then I'll have to call out, and I'll have to get everybody involved, and then you'll have to take it down, like the other people that were scared to death of me when I came out and said I was pursuing them behind the scenes because they didn't want me contacting their families, because I had all that information, because I do. I have it all stored and backed up. My husband's got it too, okay? And I've got another friend of mine that nobody knows about that has all that information and protected, okay? And I do know all their families, and trust me, I'll probably find yours too. Okay, so if I've got to defend myself, I don't have a problem sending off a blanket letter, okay? Just want to let you know that your person is, your favorite person is calling me out as being a bully and blah, 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 and all that stuff. You're going to come to my workplace, okay? And you're going to call me such horrific names and call me out, and you're going to throw my accident in my face. Then be prepared for it to be the same way. You can hide behind an anonymous picture all day long. I don't really give a shit, okay? You're not going to make my life a miserable living hell, okay? And not think that you get the same thing in return. It's a new day. Somebody said, I am not understanding your question. Many of us have taken a step back and unfollowed these people because of this video. He cannot control his audience, and it's unfair to put that on him. I said, I'm confused by exactly what you're asking from me. Let me know exactly what you want to address, and I'll address it in a video tomorrow. Somebody said, Peter does not know his followers and his subscribers by name. They do not hold the same influence and reach as the creators he has called out, so please be for real. This person said, I'm quite confused as to what you're not understanding, as it seems quite clear to me. The creators Peter is mentioning are influencers with huge followings that could... It goes on and on and on. So then this person responds to me and says, I guess what I'm asking for you is if you have the same energy towards your subscribers that you follow, not just... What she's wanting me to do is, she's wanting me to piss you off because I pissed her off with her fan favorites. So she's wanting me to say, okay, and make fun of you, that if you still follow James Charles and Colleen Ballinger, then get the fuck off my channel, is what she's wanting to say, okay? Because she thinks I'm a hypocrite about that. If you follow James Charles and Colleen Ballinger and you don't have a problem with their predatorial behavior, get the fuck off my channel. I think it's weird. I think it's weird that people can continue to defend Colleen Ballinger and James Charles. There, I said it. What do you want me to say, okay? But that's not all you have to say about me, is it? It's not just about this. You come for me on a regular basis. So I said what you wanted me to say. Was that enough for you? Oh, you can't comment because I blocked you, right? Okay, girl. And if so, are you willing to call your own subscribers out, mock them, make fun of them in the same way you did when speaking about Manny and Laura? Oh, so this is about Manny and Laura. Oh. Manny, who said he felt sorry for Colleen Ballinger. Laura Lee, who spoke on a topic but didn't do her research about a very serious topic of sexual trauma. That's what you're upset about? Okay, you have issues. You are a predator protector. Are you willing to call your subscribers out and call them problematic? And you know what? It's interesting because you're a pretty girl. You really are. Like, I saw several pictures of you last night, and you're a pretty girl that seems to have a happy life. Like, I don't know why you're so angry and heated about this, about your defensiveness about Manny and Laura. I love watching your videos. No, you don't. Don't fucking say that when you don't, okay? You have negatively commented on many of my videos, okay? Coming for me left and right. I'm going to prove this in just a second. So don't say you love watching my videos, okay? That's trying to sit there and act like you really care about me to prove to the other audience members, I love watching Peter's videos, but I just can't with this behavior now. Honey, for a very long time, you have come for me in the comment sections. You haven't liked watching my videos for a very long time. You don't love watching my videos. You don't love what I have to say because I'm coming for your people, okay? That's what a hater says. That's what a hater says, okay? I love watching your videos, Peter, I honestly do, but you've changed. You've used to express yourself on a disapproval of others on their actions in such a kind and respectful way. I admired that. But lately, not so much. You make fun of people you don't like or disagree with. You mock them, call them names. I don't know Raw Beauty Christie, and I have never watched her channel, but by your own description of her, you stated, if I'm not mistaken, she was a very kind person who has always treated you well. She has, absolutely, 100%. But suddenly, all that changed simply because she followed James Charles. It wasn't just because she followed James Charles. It was because she liked his pictures, okay? And she liked pictures of him endorsing his new product. I had that conversation with Christy. If it was understandable to her, I'm not sure it's not understandable to you. Christy totally understood why I couldn't support her and follow her anymore. So why can't you? Yeah, I have a problem with people that protect predators, okay? It's like how she is now defined solely on who she follows on social media and not by her own character and demeanor. I think it says a lot by who we follow and support. Absolutely. I just talked about this in a video the other day. A friend of mine saying that the people that we surround ourselves with are representative of who we are as a person. It took me many years to understand that, believe that. I think what you're afraid of is that you follow some very problematic people. And you don't like that maybe speaks wrong about you. Okay. I don't know what to tell you about that. Somebody says, neither does his personal friend who is not an influencer that he said he also called out as he didn't want to be hypocritical. So he didn't just call out influencers, he called out people in his private life as well. Exactly. And then this person doubles down and says, I don't care who he calls out or who he unfollows. Yes, why are you asking me the question to begin with then, you idiot? Like, seriously? Like, this is the real Peter Monn, okay? I'm sorry for calling somebody an idiot, but you are. You asked me to call out my fans if I have the balls to do that. Now you're saying you don't care? Why did you start all this shenanigans to begin with then, okay? Because you're sick and unhinged. I don't care who he calls out or who he unfollows. You're missing the point. Calling someone out or not following someone is one thing. Mocking them, making fun of them, calling them names, etc., exactly as he did yesterday and has been doing is another thing entirely. That's what I have issue with. That's not the behavior that I'm used to seeing from Peter. That is not standing up for yourself or your convictions. That's being a bully. Okay, so you're upset that I called out Manny and Laura, who didn't do their research on a very serious topic. Manny MUA got in a video with his full chest and said he felt sorry for Colleen Ballinger. They took the podcast down. They have never addressed it to this day, okay? And said why they took the podcast down. They never came out and said anything about not doing their research, okay? And acted ignorant and put out misinformation on that podcast. And I mocked them, okay? Because that was horrible what they did. And you take issue with that? You are fucked in the head. Seriously, okay? Now, I'm not going to read the rest of this, but I do want to go back and I want to prove a point because I found some information from these people that had left comments on previous videos of mine. So let's just go back to this here for a second. Hold on a second. If I can get to it. I have so many screenshots of this. Hold on. Where is this at? Okay. I mean, this video has gone so long by now, but I want to make this very clear why this is problematic, okay? So I went back to look at their other comments, okay? And I found some things that were very interesting, all right? Somebody said, okay, so this is one of the people, okay? They said, is it just me or has Peter personality significantly changed since he was involved in the auto accident last year? How fucking dare you throw that into my face? Do you know what I've gone through as a result of that? Do you have any idea? Not only that, okay? But the reason why I don't talk about it is to bring further harm to the families involved. you are using that to weaponize it against me is also using it to weaponize it against them. You are a sick person. I know this is his channel. He's free to express his opinions on whatever topic or whoever the person he chooses. But to me, there's a huge difference in expressing your opinions in a kind and constructive way. Old Peter versus shit-talking other creators and their content. New Peter. I love Peter. I honestly do. I guess I just miss the old Peter. The man that seems so kind, compassionate, and respectful towards others. Now, the other person I read, do these not sound similar to you? This is different people. Does this not sound almost exactly the same? The man that seems so kind, compassionate, respectful towards others, even those he disagreed with. He just seemed to genuinely care about people on a human level. This new Peter appears angry and hateful. To watch him in his video and others not only mocking and making fun of other creators, but also others for their religious beliefs, as he did at the beginning of this video, truly saddens me. So I didn't know what she was talking about, so I went back and I looked at this, okay? I was talking about where I drove by Chick-fil-A with Alex, okay? Chick-fil-A that has been horrible to the LGBT community, historically. So I can have whatever fucking stance I want to have about that. And I made a joke about them being closed on Sundays and whatever. And then I said something to the effect of, you know, if it's the Lord's Day and blah, 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 whatever. It was a joke, okay? It was I have humor on my channel. Do you not get that? Okay. Then I said, is that why Jaclyn Hill don't make no more videos on Sundays? Because she's a good Christian? Because she hides behind her religiosity, even though she doesn't act like what I consider a good Christian, or what many people would consider that, right? Okay, so now you're using that, saying that I'm coming for people's religious beliefs with no context whatsoever. Gotcha. Okay. Making fun of other creators, Manny and Laura. Make sure we understand that. Even more heartbreaking is how the old Peter used to care about his viewers. He appreciated his audience and expressed his gratitude for them. Whereas the new Peter has made it very clear in multiple videos, screw you people if you don't like what I have to say, make your own channel. I don't know which videos you're watching, and seriously, I am not making a joke about this, okay? I'm not going to talk about Sally Joe or Judy Smith's channel. I do not make a blanket statement to my audience and say, screw you people, go make your own channel. I make those comments specifically to people that come across as very hateful and angry towards me. I think that's very clear about my videos, okay? Not to mention, in a video I just did, I said in there, and you watch my videos, obviously, very closely, so you are choosing to pick and choose what you want to say, okay? This is why you are scary to me, because you pick and choose what you are using against me, okay, to make me look in bad light. This is why you're not allowed on my channel anymore, okay? Because you're painting a picture that's not true. I literally say in many videos, I am so grateful that this is what I get to do on a daily basis that I get to wake up to. I just said in a video, like 4 videos ago, at the very end of it, I'm so blessed that you guys have given me this life. I say that a lot in my videos. I did a whole video just about that, like 2 weeks ago, talking about how blessed and how grateful I feel about that this is my job, that I get to call a job, that I get to get up every single day and interact with people, and you guys share stories of your life, and you're so supportive of me and my family and friends. When have I ever made a blanket statement to my entire audience saying, screw you, leave? Fuck you. And you know what? Come at me and say, well, you're really angry in this video, calling us idiots and saying, yeah, you deserve it. You're dangerous. You are dangerous. The sad thing is, Peter has made more and more videos just in the last few months alone addressing the comments from countless people who have expressed the exact same opinion that I'm expressing now than he ever has. And instead of stepping back and maybe taking a hard look himself, he labels these people as haters and stands. Now, nobody has come out and called me a bully. Nobody has thrown all the comments that I've addressed. You can go back and watch those videos. Nobody has called me a bully. Nobody's thrown the accident in my face. I don't remember having addressed a lot of videos where people have said that I've changed and I'm different. I don't get that many videos. Actually, those mean comments. I actually get more comments from people that say, I really like this new Peter. I like this Peter that's standing up for himself, okay? Now, if you really liked me, okay, if you really cared about me, it goes on because this person said, did we watch the same video? Just asking. Somebody said, if you don't like his content, keep moving. I don't recognize the person you described, though, so maybe there was an issue there. And this person responds to them and says, don't agree with my opinion, you could keep it moving. I believe I was very respectful in expressing my opinion and certainly not deserving of your toxic, passive-aggressive response. But you called me a bully, right? Okay. Okay, girl. First and foremost, I said Peter appears to be. Nowhere in my comment do I say Peter is anything. Well, you called me a bully the next day. I shouldn't have to explain the vast difference between those two words. Context matters. You're absolutely 100% context does matter, and you didn't give it in your comment, okay? You didn't give it because you wanted to paint a very clear picture of me, which is what you have done on my channel for a very long time, and I've allowed it, but that day is over, okay? You want to know why I'm different today? It's because of people like you. That's why I'm different. That's why I'm standing up for myself, because of people like you. You can get fucked, okay? I'm done with it. There is a new Peter in town. Sorry, Peter can't come to the phone right now. You know what? I did not want to make this video because I knew it was going to get me heated, and I knew it was going to piss me off. But I want to make it very, very clear, okay? People that are going to put out misinformation on things that I say, okay? I'm going to address it from time to time. Not always. But when you are gunning for me and calling me bullies and throwing my accent in my face and threading into your comments personal information that only people in my personal life know, or things, what it starts worrying me is, are these people that are stalking me, are these people that are harassing me? And then I look you up and I find out that you live very close to me. That's a scary thing, okay? That's a scary thing. People ask me all the time, is this still going on? Yeah, it's still going on. Daily, it still goes on. It hasn't stopped because I've come out and talked about it. But part of the reason why I am so different today is because I have gone through that. And I can't go back. And I am going to continue to stand up for myself. And if not for me, for the one person out there that has never been able to stand up for themselves. To maybe inspire or motivate them that if I can do it, maybe they can too. And if you have a problem with that, if you have a problem with that one piece of me standing up for myself and saying the truth on this channel that of my opinion of what I believe, if you have a problem with that, then this probably isn't the channel for you. And if you want me, and this is the thing that kills me, right, is that kind Peter is gone. I literally just said in my video the other day that I think that Jaclyn Hill can change and grow if she wants to, okay? I literally say, for all these people, I want change and growth for them. I've never changed that mantra of my channel. I say that all the time. I want these people to change. I just said in the video that they were commenting on, I just said that if I saw Colleen Ballinger in person, I'd say, you need to leave the internet, you need help, and you need this and whatever. How could you do this to so many people? I said if I saw James Charles, I'd tell him that he needs therapy, that I wouldn't be rude, that I could be civil as a human being. Y'all don't hear all that. You leave all that out. That doesn't matter to you, right? You just want to say, I'm not the same kind old guy. No, what you want is a doormat that doesn't share his opinion, honestly, on video, and allows himself to be manipulated by your favorite influencers to help further their problematic careers. Well, I'm sorry, and I'm not sorry that I can't fucking do that anymore, okay? And if you have a problem with that, I don't know what to tell you. But I'm not going anywhere. So if my channel's not for you, sayonara. I don't know what to say, okay? It's been real. Thank you for watching as long as you have. And I mean that honestly. I really do. If you can't handle this, I don't know what to tell you. Because I'm not going anywhere and I'm not changing. And a person can still be kind and stand up for what is right. A person can still be kind and be opinionated. A person can still be kind and care about growth and change. Just something to leave you with. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.